The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello, I'm Carol Kidu Jr. with the news at 6. In this edition, 50,000 for Madang Independence fireworks, coffee farmers to face costly challenges, and Australian coaches embrace PNG experience. In Alotau, early morning rain failed to put a damper on National Remembrance Day celebrations held at the Provincial War Monument Wednesday morning. A respectful crowd joined in the commemoration of those whose sacrifices meant Papua New Guinea's freedom.
Alotau Police Kettlefell Party marched to their post soaked but resolute in ceremonial attire, marking the start of the 44th Remembrance Day. Milne Bay Administrator Dr. Igor Gary addressed the gathering, honoring PNG's fallen military and police heroes. He reflected on key historic battles, including the famed Battle of Milne Bay and the First World War II shot fired by Private Ben Moide in Oro. The service closed with a stirring hymn by the Kwato Church Choir and the ceremonial laying of wreaths by ex-servicemen and local leaders. A respectful crowd braved the rain to commemorate the sacrifices made for Papua New Guinea's freedom.
The Madang Provincial Events Committee, responsible for the coordination of the 50th independence celebrations in the province, has received overwhelming support from business houses in the province. Ramuniko Management presented 50,000 kina to the committee early this week, specifically stating its use for fireworks display.
While presenting the check to the committee, Ramuniko Vice President Meng De-Yong pledged their continued support towards the 50th anniversary celebrations.
We always contribute and support all the activities, especially the 50th anniversary celebration. We will try our best to support the activity and events.
Committee Chairman Siegfried Beschel thanked Ramuniko Management for their support, as this would greatly help in their preparatory work. According to Mr. Beschel, preliminary activities will commence at the end of August and run right through to September, with the main celebrations scheduled from the 13th to 16th in Madang town.
Our district meeting, we had a district meeting with our DAs already, and we're partnering with the district to identify potential iconic cultural groups to come, and we will accommodate them, and that meeting is going to be held also tomorrow. So once we finalize who they're bringing, we can really capture that in our program and our run sheet, and then we can share it with everyone.
The committee elaborated on the events that would unfold during the celebrations, highlighting the cultural festivities. The committee is also working in collaboration with district administrations to capture cultural group participation in the provincial event. Once the event program is finalized, it will be distributed to the general public for consumption. Amongst the activities planned include an Ironman competition, which is now open for registration, cultural string band, bamboo bands, live band performances, and SME and information booths.
The main event will kick off on the 29th of August, and then we have the governor's youth games. Supposed to be the governor, but I believe the governor wants to call it the Samare games as well. So Panchito Amapo is in charge of that one, and he will confirm and advise us as we get closer to it. But our role is to help support that event, that activity, but also to use the event activity to support the youth when they come here. So we're inviting business houses, institutions to set up for the last 2 or 3 days. We'll also have spiritual activities happening, church activities happening for those 3 days, and also information booths set up for those youths.
Mr. Bessel also thanked other sponsors who have come on board to sponsor certain activities and provided in cash or kind donations towards the committee's efforts in delivering a successful celebration. Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
Cop College and the Port Moresby National School of Excellence are the finalists for the PNG Resources Golden Expo Inter-School Debate. The grand final will be held at the APEC House Friday, July 25th, which is also the final day of the expo.
The semi-final rounds for the PNG Resource Golden Expo Inter-School Debate concluded on Wednesday, 23rd July, with Port Moresby School of Excellence and Cop College emerging victorious. Both schools advanced to the grand final next week. The furious contestant round saw 6 prominent secondary schools in NCDC compete in a display of sub-intellect and spirited debate. These schools include Paradise College, Port Moresby School of Excellence, Tokarara Secondary School, Port Moresby International School, Cop College, and Jubilee Catholic Secondary School. In round 1, Cop College narrowly edged out Port Moresby School of Excellence to secure the top post. In round 2, Paradise College defeated Promise, claiming 3rd place, while Tokarara Secondary secured 5th place against Jubilee Catholic Secondary. PNG Resources Golden Exhibition Project Manager Ruth Waram said that the PNG Core event, facilitated by Amstrad Holdings, encourages collaborative learning and academic growth among participating schools and students. Ms. Waram said they are proud of all the schools for the impressive performances. The close scores highlight the high level of education and student engagement in our region. The expo has provided a great platform for the students to engage and learn about the PNG resource industry, debate on topics that are related to the industry, she added. Ms. Waram thanked all the participating schools and the teachers for the time, especially those who participated in the semi-finals on a public holiday. The PNG Resource Golden Expo debate continues to inspire and cultivate the next generation of leaders and thinkers within the community. Joanna Violet, TV1 News.
The declaration for the new Motu Koita Assembly chairman nears as counting commenced this morning. Officials indicated that after all counts, a quality check will take place before elimination round in the MKA chairman election. Counting at the Ben Moide Club, Murray Barracks at 10:45 a.m. today. As of midday, officials were on count 21 with 9 counts left. There will be quality checks before the elimination round. And here we have TV1's news reporter Jasmine Irujak to give the latest on counting at Ben Moide Club, Murray Barracks.
Thanks, Carol. Now this afternoon saw the last count for the Motu Koita Assembly chairman as well as the East and West women's representative. Now count 31 is the last count for Motu Koita Assembly chairman and saw a turn of events as the incumbent MK chairman Daddy Toka Jr. took over with 3,734 votes. Now running 4 votes behind is Russell S. Wavik with 3,731 votes. Running third is Miria Ikupu with 2,224 votes. Beatrice Mahuru running behind is 2,189 votes. Fred Oala with 1,021 votes. No Matayo with 779 votes. And closing it off with Gary Dogodo with 438 votes. Now ballot boxes are now sealed and counting is currently on pause, on a break. And coming back for the Elevala Lahara ward counting. Returning Officer Matthew Onga just advised that after all counts, a quality check will take place. He also advised that the declaration might take some time, but the anticipated time for Friday, July the 25th will still stay the same. So we are expecting the quality checks followed by the elimination round and the declaration tomorrow. Over to you, Carol.
Thanks for that, Jasmine. What a race it has been so far. Now you're watching TV1 News. Among stories after the break, polling in Kaboom concludes and MKA counting nears end.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Open nets.
For Simon, life is simple. Dreams seem distant, yet hope remains. One ticket, one dream. Simon's world changed forever. Yes! From small dreams to big possibilities. One Top Jackpot is here for everyone. Win big every day.
Welcome back. Papua New Guinea's long-standing partnership with Japan in the fisheries sector continues to grow. A significant milestone was reached yesterday in Tokyo as Papua New Guinea's National Fisheries Authority signed 2 new memorandums of understanding with the Overseas Fishery Corporation Foundation of Japan, valued at over 2.5 million kina. NFA Managing Director Justin Ilakini and OFCF President Shirasu Toshiro led the signing. The agreements support sustainable fisheries development under Japan's Fisheries Development Assistance for Pacific Island nations. Mr. Ilakini acknowledged Japan's continued investment since 2006 with over $6.5 million worth of projects benefiting PNG's coastal and offshore fisheries. He also emphasized aligning future support with PNG's National Tuna Development Strategy, strengthening value chains and building local capacity. A tourism initiative facilitated by the Office of the Member for Samarai Morua launched recently will see GIMS Group International from France transform Woodlark Island to the district into a world-class destination. The ambitious project that seeks to establish the Edenia resort that will eventually transform Woodlark Island was launched on Tuesday, 22nd July 2025.
The Edenia Resort project presents a unique opportunity for Woodlark Island, Milne Bay, and Papua New Guinea at large to position itself as a new player in the global luxury tourism market by combining sustainable development, cultural influence, and strategic cooperation. Member for Samarai Morua, E.C. Henry Leonard, says this project's core objective is to rebrand the country.
So I realized that Woodlark has a uniqueness to offer in terms of tourism. Tonight we are very fortunate that we have an investor in France, and our friends from Israel, who are able to come together to put up a concept where it will now attract people from all over the world. They bring with them their technology. They bring with them their idea. They bring with them their know-how to develop this concept of ecotourism, where man and nature will live together.
The project will integrate international ideas, technology, and global tourism concepts into Woodlark Island's natural environment.
And I hope that it will bring more tourists, more workplace, more investment in Papua New Guinea, because the people of Papua New Guinea resolved to get it.
Our collaboration on this tourism initiative is more than just a professional partnership. It's a shared vision with our team, with you, and with all the wonderful personnel of the government we've met and we will continue to meet. It's a shared vision to elevate what makes Papua New Guinea so special for us.
Meanwhile, the French delegation will develop a comprehensive business case for the Edenia Resort project. This will leverage international collaboration from France and Israel. Pending this, the project has now entered a decisive phase, marked by the signing of the final agreement, official reception of the land registry and local administrative permits, and the launch of the development plan. Maricela Kelaton, TV1 News.
According to Papua New Guinea Tourism Promotion Authority, PNG's tourism landscape is defined by niche and special interest offerings rather than mass tourism. The authority emphasizes showcasing the country's exceptional natural environment and cultural heritage, summed up in its tagline, "A Million Different Journeys." TPA's Joel K. Mello highlighted during the launch of the Edenia Resorts project. He emphasized there is much opportunity from adventure and ecotourism, cultural and festival, and so much more that PNG has to offer.
Papua New Guinea boasts 5 to 7% of the world's biological diversity, including 1/3 of the world's pristine tropical rainforest. This makes it certainly a prime destination for birdwatching, home to 38 out of 43 known species of birds of paradise. Diving and snorkeling. Located in the Coral Triangle, it offers world-class diving with abundant marine life, including diverse cultural reefs and popular diving spots that you can witness and experience in provinces like Milne Bay, Madang, and Tufi. Trekking and adventure, fjords, coastal beauty, historical tourism, and river expeditions are few to name.
A creative visionary from Latin America is set to bring global insights to Papua New Guinea's fashion scene. Nando Yax, the Associate Director of Guatemala Fashion Week and founder of top Latin American PR agency, is set to speak at the Pacific Fashion Summit and PNG Fashion Week 2025 in Port Moresby this September. Known for his unique blend of art, fashion, and cultural diplomacy, Yax's visit highlights PNG's emergence as a Pacific fashion hub. His schedule includes industry talks, creative workshops, and exclusive runway showcases. Organizers see his presence as a milestone in fostering international collaboration, with PNG Fashion Week Director Filma Kelagai calling it a new creative bridge between Guatemala and the Blue Pacific. As PNG marks its 50th independence anniversary, the summit promises a rich exchange of tradition, innovation, and global fashion dialogue. Coffee is one of the most significant exports in Papua New Guinea. In 2021, PNG exported approximately 641 million kina worth of unroasted coffee. In spite of that, local farmers still face significant physical and economic challenges when it comes to coffee production.
In 2021, PNG exported 40,742 metric tons of coffee, valued at approximately 641 million kina, most of which were from rural farmers. Despite the crop's substantial contribution to the country's foreign exchange earnings and gross domestic product, most rural farmers continue to struggle in an area devoid of government services, especially poor infrastructure, no market accessibility, lack of financial support, and a significant neglect in education and healthcare services. Koki Biam is a coffee farmer from Tep Tep in Madang province. He highlighted that transport is a big challenge, considering they live between the borders of Morobe and Madang. Farmers like Biam live in extremely rugged mountainous terrains where the only effective mode of transport is by air.
Contribution market. That's all. Money mi plaksim good or mi play nuclear. Online love looking money na salim kamlo mi plak. Some play we looking me one play we straight me looking me and before me play I commission him house tamlo ya store ya. That's now mi plak at la nine was mi pilim was I'm right. Some play mi play sa pilim lo side lo storage. Storage come up na mi plak mamas.
Farmers from Tep Tep usually sell an average of 70 bags of premium coffee to the Tree Kangaroo Conservation Program, or TKCP, at 3 kina to 6 kina for a bag.
Some time I buy 4 kina, 3 kina. I'm saying drop that 3 kina and I go under 4 kina, 5 kina, 6 kina. 6 kina last year I'm like 6 kina. Me plus I salim go or TKCP now. All TKCP salim go out low. A US special market. All juice I buy. Some black coffee plus all salim go down low. One of me Jew Victoria. Narapla all salim low. Woodland Park Jew low. US. So I'm also salim go low. Port Simani finish na all salim come low. play it and we play no biani coffee na sali olman o trikengero e mul se sali blum plan biano se sali mani blum plaka se vi strete mo se biglo mani coffee mi play wokim tasul wana mi balusa keke na lilik mani plasa go down to lay emolom buy him car guantal mil tu emolo buy mil tu na mani lo coffee se go na kalap na se pinisi mogeta na lilik last lepo was tabia sa kam give lapam.
The fluctuating prices, the high cost of air freight, and the long waiting period to get their money has discouraged most farmers from continuing with coffee production.
And now the finance news. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2416 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, our kina was buying $0.2341, $0.3518 Australian dollars, $0.1907 euro, and 33.93 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, all closed higher except crude oil, which closed the day lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX closed higher, and all ordinaries closed the day higher as well. TV1 News continues when we return. Stay with us.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans, expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend, PNG's own coffee.
How would you describe your mother?
My mom is beautiful.
She is strong like Superwoman.
I love my mom because she always takes care of me.
My mom, she's so patient and loving. I feel she's always around.
Caring. She works so hard and always wants the best for me.
She's soft like her love.
My mom is everything, and I don't know what I'd do without her.
Softland fragrance of a mother's love.
Long year 2024, 7 pla baby I born one time HIV. HIV I can go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama I get HIV, long time long karen baby, na time baby I susu. Tasol Yumi can help him bel mama, long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bel mama clinic, na kiss him antenatal check. Time Yumi pan him sick HIV area, or time bel mama I positive penis, early treatment I can save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV I go long baby. This lutok sawe I come long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
This is really good, and into the hands of Madang, and Wakefield have a quick response. He gets it away to O'Connor. They've got numbers here. Jake Connor, ball over the top. Angelic for a double. He is brilliant again.
Thanks for staying with us. It's been hailed as a planetary scale win for climate advocates pushing for stronger action against carbon pollution. The International Court of Justice has declared nations have an obligation under international law to prevent climate change, and that may be liable to pay compensation if they fail to do so. Observers say it's a clear victory for nations led by Pacific Island country Vanuatu that campaigned for the case to be heard at the world's highest court. And environmental advocates and experts say the decision will have consequences for Australia, a major exporter of fossil fuels. That could include legal action. It's the first time the ICJ, also known as the World Court, has decided on a climate change case. It involved a record number of countries in The Hague, in the Netherlands, and the court's 15 judges spent months poring over tens of thousands of pages of documents before reaching a decision. Pacific Island leaders are welcoming a declaration by the world's highest court that countries have a legal obligation to tackle climate change. In a non-binding advisory opinion, the International Court of Justice says a breach of that obligation constitutes an internationally wrongful act that could open the door to reparations.
There's been a celebration amongst human rights advocates and also climate change activists here in the country, and also there's a sense of pride among people who actually played a role in ensuring that a small island nation in the Pacific, like Vanuatu, has leadership with the support of other countries to take that initiative forward to the ICJ.
Lily Rose, why is this ruling so particularly important to the people of Vanuatu and the wider area?
It is because climate change is not something of the future. It's something that we live with at the moment. Just last year, Vanuatu has faced a big earthquake here in Vanuatu with a lot of buildings still to be demolished and still to be rebuilt. So people's lives are affected, like elsewhere in the Pacific.
What happens next?
So for Vanuatu, there are plans. The government have spoken to the public relations officer of the government. He has stated that they will have other steps going forward. Those steps are yet to be made known, but we are looking at the government taking the Paris Agreement and parties to the Paris Agreement to ensure that they held up their obligations under that agreement. At the same time, there is also, while it is still a advisory opinion, there is clear legal precedent. So it also gives the Pacific more leverage when negotiating with wealthier and higher emitting countries. Here at home in Vanuatu, the focus will remain on resilience, rebuilding from last year's earthquake, and continue to prepare for what lies ahead. But with this ruling in hand, Vanuatu and the Pacific now have something powerful: global legal recognition that the fight is just and that the world is obligated to act.
Thailand's military deployed an F-16 fighter jet against Cambodian forces, the Thai army has said, as weeks of border tension escalated into clashes that have killed at least 2 civilians. Of the 6 F-16 fighter jets that Thailand readied to deploy along the disputed border, one of the aircraft fired into Cambodia and destroyed a military target, the Thai army said. Cambodia's defense ministry did not immediately respond to a request for confirmation on the airstrike. Both militaries accused the other side of firing the first shots in armed clashes along a disputed area of their border. 2 Cambodian provinces came under shelling from Thailand's military, according to Cambodia's influential former premier, Hun Sen. The Pacific music world is in mourning following the death of legendary Fijian artist George Fiji Veikoso. He passed away earlier today, aged 55. Born in Tailevu, Fiji, Veikoso's music career began in humble settings, earning just $5 for his first gig. But it was his move to Hawaii in 1987 that launched a musical revolution, blending island reggae, soul, and R&B into a unique genre that would influence generations.
I believe that if you endure any type of journey, you reap the benefit.
Known for timeless tracks like Sweet Darling and Smoke in Session, Fiji received numerous awards, including the prestigious Nahoku Hanohano Award and a Grammy nomination. His music catalog surpassed 500 million streams by 2023. His record label Polynesian Music told him a voice for the people. Pacific artists are paying tribute across social media, calling him the greatest of all time. George Fiji Veikoso leaves behind a powerful legacy of music, love, and culture. The Albanese government maintains the decision is based off science and assured industry imports won't pose any health risks. But not all farmers are convinced, who say the deal exposes Australia to biosecurity threats that could crumble industry.
The United States has been able to export to Australia since 2019, but certain products were banned over concerns related to mad cow disease. That included beef sourced from Canada or Mexico or slaughtered in the US. Beef producers are concerned, though, that this could lead to some biosecurity risks in the future, and that's certainly been a topic of conversation around the sale yards. Beef producer Scotty Han is someone who's been having a think about this. Scotty, first of all, starting with that news today, how are you feeling about those bans being lifted?
A little bit gobsmacked, I've got to say. It's a huge call from our federal government to come out with something like this. Like, it's a massive change to protocol, and I guess it exposes us. I think it exposes us immensely. It's of immense concern, and I don't know what's changed, apart from probably some political pressure from the United States. I mean, initially it won't affect us because the United States are so short on meat at the moment that they're actually importing more than that. It's not going to affect us at the moment, but you know, mad cow and the diseases that they have over there, foot and mouth, if it gets into this country where we export, we're unique in that our clean green image is, it's compromised immensely.
How concerned are you that there is that very real prospect of mad cow disease or foot and mouth down the track from this decision?
Well, whenever there's a protocol in place to protect us and it's taken out of the equation, well, it opens it up. I mean, it's a deep concern, I believe. Like I said a minute ago, 70% of our product, beef, is exported. If that was closed down, and it would close down overnight, there's no doubt about that. If we got foot and mouth or mad cow here, every country that we export now to would cease. So it's literally overnight. We can't eat all that product in this country. And it wouldn't just affect beef, it would be sheep, any live animals, wool would be affected, and countries throughout the world that we have a great trading partnership with, they would just pull out.
The federal government, though, has said there's been rigorous assessment and thought and science behind lifting this ban, that they won't compromise Australia's biosecurity.
Well, they already have, haven't they, by pulling that? I think that's a cop-out. And I think, again, I believe it's political pressure from overseas, and that's a knee-jerk reaction, and it's a bad one, because, like I said, it'd just kill our industry overnight.
The thoughts as this news comes to light throughout the day from producers. There are certainly a lot of reactions to be heard from all parts of our beef supply chain to the news about those bans being lifted.
A Northern Territory hotel has been quietly turned into a detention centre for illegal foreign fishers, as authorities grapple with a surge in vessels caught in northern Australian waters. Darwin Local Court yesterday heard some fishers are spending weeks under guard at the facility as they wait for their cases to be heard.
This hotel, located on the outskirts of Darwin CBD, describes itself as the city's best budget hotel, complete with a pool, bar and gym. But the ABC can reveal for the past few weeks it's been used to detain 7 Indonesian men caught illegally fishing in Australian waters as they waited for their court hearing.
There used to be immigration detention centres in Darwin that have now closed down, and so they've got alternative places of detention, and they've used the Frontier Hotel as one such alternative place of detention.
It's the same controversial arrangement that's previously been used to detain refugees, initially evacuated from Manus Island and Nauru to Australia for medical treatment. In this case, the fishers were discovered after running into trouble in the dangerous swell and taking shelter in the mangroves of Melville Island, north of Darwin. They came from conditions of extreme poverty with limited education.
Their motivation was really just to earn an income.
More than 240 foreign fishers have been prosecuted in Darwin Local Court this year, triple the number of the year prior. Border Force hasn't revealed how much the arrangement is costing taxpayers, but said in general it would depend on the individual circumstances. The hotel is booked out until the end of next year, but it's unclear exactly how long the arrangement will last and how many people are being detained here. 6 of the fishers have been sent back to Indonesia, with the remaining one to first spend a week in jail.
You're watching TV1 News. Sports is next after the break.
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
Brush to the beat with Colgate for
Brush twice a day for 2 minutes, that's all you need. Brush to the Colgate beat. Come on now, everybody, join in on the fun for long-lasting, healthy teeth. 2 minutes of brushing twice a day. Bright smiles, bright futures with Colgate. Brush to the Colgate beat. Come on now, everybody, join in on the fun for long-lasting, healthy teeth.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Mr. Russell, memang isim-isimnya saya pemilik dia.
You survey yourself, you can put in one per complaint.
I'm not giving big the heavy. Online by Toto. No, also one I'm supposed me on data sorry kisimeli.
You think him go through, Sam? You like putting this plus sexual harassment report on Mr. Russell?
Who said you making this black complaint?
Joining BCFW now member blog ni plan na stand up strong against workplace harassment.
Quick response. Jake Connor, ball over the top. Angelic for a double. He is. Nichols. Oh, brilliant. How good was that? Numbers here. And they're going to go in. Lolosio. Look at her go. Oh, yes.
Welcome back. Visiting Australian-based high-performance coaches have been overwhelmed by the warm welcome and friendly nature of the people since their arrival in Papua New Guinea last week. After successfully conducting a training program in Lae over the past 2 days, the team is now set to travel to Kokopo for the East New Britain leg of the initiative.
The 3 high-performance coaches, Craig Culnane, Greg Brennan and Tariq Ocha, bring a wealth of rugby league knowledge and skills gained through their experiences with renowned NRL clubs such as Parramatta and Penrith, particularly through their junior development pathways. Arriving back from Lae yesterday, the coaches were en route to Kokopo and were excited to stop over at the Gerho Secondary to witness the semi-finals of the NCD Schools Rugby League program. They were deeply impressed by the unwavering passion and spirit showcased during the matches.
This is amazing to see the spirit and the love of rugby league that we share in Australia. This is something that we share, and this is what it's about. This is what rugby league should be like, where people are here to play for the love of the game.
Once a teacher by profession, Culnane is now enjoying his retirement but remains actively involved in rugby league at various levels. He emphasized the striking passion of PNG people, noting,
I've had my turn at that, so I'm chasing my children and watching the young ones come through now. I love being around rugby league people, and I'm still heavily involved in the game at different levels in Australia. Yeah, I guess for me, again, the passion of the people is something that struck me straight away. We often take things for granted in Australia, but here people are able to show that passion for the game of rugby league that we share, and it's evident and obvious as soon as you walk into environments like this.
Culnane also praised the PNG NRLB program under Joe Grimmer for its investment and effort in fostering junior development pathways.
I was lucky to be up here at the end of last year and watch the Kumals play against the Cooks, and there was the talent is obviously here. Talking to my close friend Joey Grimer, and he's got so much confidence in the 19s and the talent that is there. And the other thing is, I think there's so much untapped talent here that people haven't seen yet, that people will be out there looking for, and other NRL clubs will be looking for as well.
The visit underscores a commitment to strengthening rugby league in PNG through collaboration and shared love for the sport. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Meanwhile, fellow coaches Tariq Ocha and Craig Brennan also expressed the similar sentiments and are keen to impart essential skills and techniques that will not only enhance the local coaches' capabilities, but also deepen their understanding of the game's dynamics.
Tariq, currently at the helm of the Parramatta Eels Under-16 Division development team, brings a wealth of experience to the table. He's also coached at the international level, notably taking Lebanon national team to the 2017 Rugby League World Cup. This trip marks Tariq's second visit to PNG for a similar initiative, having first travelled here in October last year.
Currently coaching the Parramatta Eels Under-16s development team. I've also coached Lebanon in the World Cup in 2017 and been around coaching for 20 plus years now.
He expressed his satisfaction with the turnout during their recent trip to Lae, praising the enthusiastic participation from both students and teachers from numerous schools.
Yeah, really exciting, really good, and it's good to see that we had the numbers turn up to the program and the academy, and it was so good seeing all the teachers getting involved and interacting, and hopefully that will get passed on to the students and all these players around here. That's what we want to see, the next generation coming through, learning the game of rugby league.
For Craig Brennan, it was the inspiration he drew from interacting with local coaches and players. He feels fortunate to be part of such transformative program, highlighting the positive impact it has on young athletes' lives.
Lae was fantastic, but all in all, just driving through the gates here and seeing all these kids, everyone's smiling, everyone's having fun, and that's just amazing. We don't get that back home. This is a privilege. I'm honoured to be here. It's so good, and the amount of talent that goes unnoticed here is crazy. So hopefully this will turn in time, and as things go along, we can source some more talent, and the PNG Kumals is going to be one strong team.
Together, Tariq and Greg's commitment to coaching development training for teachers will put the teachers in good stead for the future of the game in the country. The program is not only about teaching the game, but also about nurturing the next generation of players, both on and off the field. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
In a thrilling kickoff to the Morobe Rugby Union 15th season, Consort Royals displayed their intent to dominate, emerging victorious with a resounding 29-0 victory over Kemke Defence in Round 1 last weekend, held at the Scrum Oval in Lae.
The Royals, under the guidance of coach Joel Wimby, showcased an impressive performance that left little doubt about their championship aspirations. They quickly established their dominance on the field, scoring 2 early tries that set the tone for the match. From start to finish, the Royals appeared hungry to secure victory, consistently overpowering the Green Army representing Igam Barracks. Despite the scoreline, defense led by PNG Pukpuk 7-star Imson Tukar showed commendable resilience. The younger squad fought vigilantly, exemplifying determination and teamwork as they aimed to rise to the challenge posed by the more experienced Royal side. The day saw other Premier matches produce exciting outcomes, with 10 City Lights narrowly defeating IROC Pirates 10-6 and the Honeybrooks-sponsored Papuan Compound Harlequins edged out by UNISEC Reds in a 10-5-0 scoreline. In the A-grade reserve divisions, Defence 7, City Lights 3, Vikings 10, Royals 3, Reds 7, Harlequins 6, and Pirates 5, Mantics 0. The opening women's division also had noteworthy results, with Harlequins triumph over Pirates 12-5, City Lights defeating Mantics 20-10, and Defence winning against Reds 10-0. Morobe Rugby Union President Lionel Kamiak shared his enthusiasm about the season, announcing that the grand final is set to take place at the end of August, early September. He urged all clubs to remain disciplined and follow the ground rules set by MRU and Scrum as the competition heats up. He also mentioned plans for his 7th tournament following the conclusion of the 15th season, which will cap off Morobe's rugby activities for 2025. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
And finally, the NCD Schools Rugby League competition is gearing up for its highly anticipated finals this Sunday, July 27th, at the Sir John Guise Stadium. The playoffs for both the boys and girls divisions were held Wednesday at the Gerahu Secondary School Oval. From the 20 participating teams, 10 winners emerged, qualifying for the grand final this weekend.
Secretary of NCD Schools Rugby League, Mary Morley, when providing an overview of this year's competition, said they had 3 weeks of pre-season that led to 10 weeks of regular rounds before yesterday's prelim finals. Despite some initial logistical challenges concerning venues and transportations for participating schools, Mori reported that all games were executed smoothly without any major issues. He is confident of a successful grand final event this Saturday.
2 weeks of pre-seasons and 10 weeks of regular seasons. And then this is the 3rd week of finals. Fourth, but because of some delays there, brings us to 3rd, but this Sunday will be the 4th one. Okay. So that we get into grand final. After this game, we will have 10 teams who advance to grand final, which is fixed for 27th July 2025, which is this Sunday.
Molly expressed heartfelt gratitude on behalf of the NCD Schools Rugby League to the National Capital District Commission and the Office of the Governor, as well as the Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League for their unwavering support throughout the competition.
I would just rate it as 75% good. The other 25%, I would say that we have some, situations that are beyond our control, like things like our logistics and support and all this. But I must be thankful to PNG-Japan, and also they have done so much for this support given to us this season, and also some assistance given to us by NCDC to run the competition. Thank you.
Parents, guardians and families are invited to attend and support the young rugby league talents as they take the field for this exciting culmination of the season. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
That ends the sports segment. Now for the weather forecast. Southern region, Port Moresby, partly cloudy with possible few showers and thunderstorms. Popondetta, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Kerema, cloudy periods with possible few showers and possible thunderstorms. Momase, Ley, cloudy with some evening rain, then showers and possible thunderstorms. Madang, partly cloudy with possible brief evening showers. Wewak, partly cloudy with possible few rain showers. New Guinea Islands. Lorengau, cloudy periods with some rain, then rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kavieng, partly cloudy with possible few showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Highlands region. Mount Hagen, cloudy periods with some evening rain, then rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Boroka Barnes and Kundiawa, cloudy periods with rain, then rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Oceans forecast. Coral Sea, seas rough to very rough with easterly to southeast winds of 25 to 33 knots, reaching 47 knots. Solomon Sea, seas moderate with easterly to southeast winds of 5 to 15 knots. Bismarck Sea, Seas moderate with southeast to easterly winds of 15 to 20 knots. Pacific Ocean. Seas slight to moderate with northeast to southeast winds of 10 to 20 knots. And coastal waters. Waters of southern PNG and Indonesian border to Daru to Kiwai, and from Port Moresby to Hood Point to Morobe Islands. Seas 2 to 3 meters, rising to 3.5 to 4 meters at times along gale warning areas. Waters of Finchafen through VTS, then Dampier Strait to Siassi Island to Long Island. Seas 2 to 3 meters, rising to 4 meters. Waters of Morobe Island to Cape Vogel and Old Milimbe Islands. Waters north of Cape Vogel to Huon Gulf to Finchafen, and waters west of Long Island to Madang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG and Indonesian border. Seas 1 to 2 meters. And that ends another edition of TVWAN News. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
Hi, with the help of Palmolive Naturals shampoo and conditioner, with these 3 quick and easy tips, I'm going to show you that more natural, beautiful hair is achievable. Step 1, massage your scalp during washing with shampoo. Step 2, apply conditioner to the tips of your hair. Step 3, gently towel dry your hair. There you have it. For natural, beautiful hair, use Palmolive Naturals shampoo and conditioner. Have a great hair day.